Welcome to another episode of the Athletes and Assets podcast with your host, Noah Lack. We just had on 11-year NBA veteran Pat Connaughton, who's an NBA champion with the Milwaukee Bucks, a killer real estate investor with 3 Leaf Partners doing development in the greater Midwest area. Pat comes on the show to talk about his journey so far in the NBA, what it's like being a CEO of a 22-employee company, and how he manages to balance it all. We appreciate you letting us come here in Milwaukee and shoot with you, man. Here's why the others are the future CEOs, because I think some of the best players on teams oftentimes are not. The others have to worry more about their portfolio and company building. They don't make as much money. They can't just use their brand and image to get into deals and stuff. So I'll get into that later, but that's my early spicy take. Is the others make the better CEOs?
And I think that's been really cool for me to see, and obviously me, biasedly to be a part of, because I think guys are really starting to take an interest in educating themselves on how to utilize the money that they're fortunate to make in this profession and have it be there for their kids, their kids' kids, and things of that nature.
Walk me through this. You're an active NBA player, NBA champion, but you're also the CEO of a fairly large and I would say very established at this point real estate company, 3 Leaf Partners.
Yep.
Doing some incredible development work in the Midwest. Your background in real estate, your father was in real estate, right?
It was something that, preached work ethic, and it wasn't glamorous again, but it was something that, obviously taught me hard work, taught me that, you put the time in and then you can get rewarded on the back end. And, my dad obviously did a lot for me because of it. And I think for me to be able to see it firsthand, even at such a young age where I had no thought of the business, I was thinking how I was going to get to my baseball game that night and how tired I was going to be after, going up and down stairs with sheetrock. But for me, there was something that unconsciously kind of just set in, and seeing the building or the home or the land that he was hired to redevelop at the beginning, and then what it looked like at the end, and the difference that it made, and the quality of work that he did, and the value that it created.
So, what gave you that confidence in that conviction to start 3 Leaf during your playing career?
It was a combination of obviously my dad's mentorship, stuff I learned at Notre Dame, and quite frankly, just the honest truth that being a professional athlete, while it was my dream, wasn't a surefire thing for me, right? I had a lot more of a chance to become a professional baseball player than I did a professional basketball player. And some of the things I learned at Notre Dame was just continually getting involved in things that were interesting, because whether I was fortunate to become a professional athlete for 10 plus years or whether I wasn't, it's going to end at some point.